Hello and welcome to Access Allowed with Renil. My guest today is Vardhan Puri. He debuted a few years ago in Ye Sali Ashiki.
That's right.
That is correct. You were in season 1 of Bind Varuni when you came to promote the movie with your then co-star and the music composer, singer?
Singer. Arman.
Arman. I remember. I know it's Arman. You have a couple of projects that are waiting to release.
That's
and there are a
right.
few more that you're signing. Welcome to Access Allowed with Renil. We'll discuss all of this and more.
Can't wait to chat with you, Renan.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. First, let me tell you, you look amazing today.
Thank you. So do
Loving
you.
the eyes.
Thank you.
I think it really
I have
suits
nothing
you.
to do with it. The makeup artist. Well done.
Well done.
But I love what you're wearing also.
Thank you. Thank you.
We decided to twin.
We actually, let's just be honest, we didn't decide to twin, but we think alike when
That
it
is
comes to our
correct.
fashion choices.
Fashion choices.
And we are in all black.
That is correct. Yeah.
You think we're looking
That's
good?
the twinning part.
Yeah, I think that's...
The all black.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we look great.
We look fab. What have you been up to? I've not seen you over the last 2 years. But we've not seen too many people over the last 2 years anyway because we were in the middle of a global pandemic.
Which sucked.
Which sucked really bad. What have you been up to? I know you were out shooting for something in London.
I was actually shooting for 2 films there.
2 films.
Yeah.
Oh, both you shot in London only?
Both back to back.
This subsidies happening in London. Everybody's going these days to
Actually,
London only
I
and
have to
shooting.
ask the producer.
Yes.
But I had the best time here.
Oh, so what were you shooting for? Have you announced both?
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it,
Okay.
but I'm doing a film and it's directed by Kunal Kohli,
Yes.
who's made Hum Tum, which is one of my favorite films.
Correct.
And I also did a horror fantasy, which is with Geo again.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to take names?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm doing another movie with Geo, which is a horror fantasy, and it's one of the most amazing scripts I've read.
Horror fantasy.
Horror fantasy. It's something unlike anything we've seen in India.
That's interesting.
It's
I've never
really
heard this horror fantasy thing in
Horror
India. I hear
fantasy,
like
it's-
horror comedy and like.
You know, like something in the space of what like a Del Toro does,
Ooh.
but not really that. More
Yeah.
Indianized, more
Yeah.
commercial, but something I'm very excited about. And I've also done a film a year back in Bhopal.
Yeah.
We shot for it in Bhopal. It's directed by Vivek Agnihotri,
Right.
who's killing it right now with the Kashmir Files.
Correct.
So yeah, I'm excited about these 3 to come out, and I'm going to be shooting for a few more this year. So
A few more.
fingers crossed. Yeah.
So, which is great. I have no problem.
Thank you.
So you have. Does the first 3 come out this year?
The first 3 come out this year.
Oh, you have a heavy 2022 in a good
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I
That's
do,
fab.
I do.
No, you totally deserve it. But also because I remember when your first movie came out, and then, like I always say this because when first movies come out right before like that small period before the pandemic,
Right. Oh.
and like a couple of like people who came here because this is the time when like we've just gotten back to normal again. Movies are releasing back to back because we had a bank then, right, which couldn't
We
release.
did.
What does it make you feel as an actor when you just couldn't ride that wave of being relevant at that point in time? Because you want to do that, right? Because suddenly your debut has happened and you want to do back-to-back work and back-to-back releases and all of that.
Right.
And a pandemic hit. Is that concerning, scary, nerve-wracking?
You know, firstly, let me tell you that as an artist, we are always insecure.
Yeah.
Right? That is wo hamari fitrat hai.
Yeah.
It's a profession which makes you insecure all the time. So I've been dealing with insecurity since a very young age because I've been an actor since I was 5. So I know how it works. Whether it's theatre, whether it's cinema, all you want is people to come in and
Since
see
5
your
you
work.
were insecure.
Yeah. Because when you're an
I mean, I
actor,
also
you're
have childhood
insecure.
traumas.
कि अगले play में क्या role मिलेगा, कितना बड़ा होगा, मेरे साथ कौन होगा, मेरे dialogues कितने होंगे. It's a part of an artist's existence. So I've been I've been dealing with it since a very long time.
Yeah.
I'm not insecure
But
anymore
how did you
at
deal
all.
with it? Like when you're so young, like I presume this is like a volatile thing, right? Because like if you were, like I feel like insecurity comes when you actually really care about something, and then there are concerns there about like, am I good enough, or like, you know, am I getting the best thingy when you're young, I'm saying.
Right.
And also you also come from like insane lineage, so I'm presuming that also has like a part to play in that. I'm a psychology honors graduate, so therapy is happening automatically right now live on television.
Thank you. Even
Enjoy
I'm
it.
actually a major in psych, so this is going to be fun.
So this is going to be interesting, like you said, because you're just too insane.
I've also majored
mad
in
people.
psych.
Yes.
So we're really twinning.
Yeah, totally. There's way too many comparisons and similarities in this space. But tell me, does all of this play in the whole being insecure and being worried about all of this from when you're young? Your lineage, your like your love for the craft, your actually giving a shit about this?
I would like to say that when you're insecure for very long, there's one point which comes after which you just lose every care in the world about
Like you de-gap.
anything connected with your work,
Yeah.
apart from the fact that you really need to have fun.
Right.
You just need to be in the moment and enjoy. And I'm at that stage, so I'm not insecure anymore about anything because I've been insecure for too long.
Yeah.
And now I'm maybe used to it, and now I'm just enjoying my life.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying my career. I'm just having fun.
How do you get there though? How do you get to that point where you stop giving a fuck?
You know, I read this quote somewhere that you're not getting alive anyway.
You're not getting?
Alive anyway.
Yeah. Oh, correct.
Right?
Yeah.
You're not going to get alive out of life anyway.
Yeah.
So you just have fun in the moment. So when I'm on set, that is the time I'm really alive. I don't think about the results of a film. I don't think about the results of what's going to happen, how big or small the role is, who the director is. If the script attracts me, if the story attracts me, if the setup is great, I just do it. And I don't think about anything. Jo hoga, acha hoga.
That is crazy considering, one movie of yours have released.
Right.
And, people take years to get to this point after several projects that has come and gone, success and failure and all of that. This is insane because considering you were insecure from 5
Yeah.
and you battled all of that when you were young,
So it's
this
crazy.
seems like a cakewalk for you.
It does actually. And answering your earlier question, the lockdown for me, I'm lucky, but the lockdown for me has proved to be really amazing. Because very
Same, actually,
strangely,
same.
the lockdown has been one phase of my life where I grew the most.
Yeah.
My film released on OTT, it broke records.
Yeah.
It became a cult film, luckily,
Yeah.
of its kind. And touch wood. And it did some great things for us.
Yeah.
The lockdown, people had time, so they all watched my films.
Yeah.
They all watched my film,
Yeah.
just that one film.
Yeah.
And I started getting calls
Yeah.
from random people who didn't know whether I existed or not. And they started offering me work.
Yeah.
And that's how I got Vivek Agnihotri's film.
Yeah.
I shot for that film. I finished that film. I got a call from Kunal sir
Yeah.
for his film. After that, I did the other one with Gio, which is with Sare Moment.
Yeah.
So I was constantly shooting in the lockdown.
Yeah.
And I did so much work on myself, on my craft in the lockdown because I got time after so long.
Yeah.
I've been busy since I was 5 because I was studying and also theatre actor at the same time.
Yeah.
I had never gotten time for myself.
Yeah.
I was either studying or working or playing tennis or doing something or the other. Now I get time to sit at home. I did every acting workshop there exists. I read every book on direction, filmmaking, writing, film production.
Yeah.
And it just became like school for me. So
Yeah.
I actually went through self-education in the lockdown, and I think the lockdown in many ways was a blessing for me. Of course, looking at the larger picture, the lockdown was horrible.
Yeah.
It shattered people's homes, their dreams, wasted a lot of their time.
Of course.
Of course, there were demerits
Yeah.
attached to the lockdown, but I like to look at things positively.
Yeah.
So I did learn a lot.
Honestly, I feel like obviously the lockdown, like you said, devastating. But I feel like I'm faking it if I complain about what I went through during the lockdown because I had a very cushy, privileged time during the lockdown where I also had changes in perspective. But I can't fake the fact that there is privilege.
There is privilege.
Like we had our homes and
we had our homes, we had food on the table.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
And we are healthy.
Yeah.
Our bodies are working
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So we
there's
are very
the fact that there's staff at home and help, all of that.
Yeah.
Major privilege.
Major.
So also I was working as well. So
And you
no
were
complaints
killing
there.
it. You've never looked better. You've never been more successful than this.
That is true. That is
You
true.
are
I think.
killing
Thank you.
And I must tell you, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you
I've
so
seen
much.
your journey.
Thank you.
I've seen your growth. And
From
it's
a bomber
phenomenal.
jacket to skirts.
To looking like this diva here.
Thank you. Thank you. How do you take criticism though? Because you're on social media. I'm sure after your movie released, you must be seeing comments or DMs or whatever. What does that make you feel?
Honestly, I'm also very lucky when it comes to that because I have not seen anyone trolling me yet.
Really?
I have not been trolled.
I'm not saying that
All
there's a
the people
reason to
who-
be trolled.
Yeah,
There
I
is
mean-
none, but
There is, even if there was, people are very kind, and I think I have this one connect with my viewers and my audiences.
we need to swap Instagrams
Because-
or something.
But I think it's really cool to get trolled because you're being discussed.
Or like that.
I think there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
wrong in it.
Yeah,
But I have only received a lot of love from my fans.
Yeah.
Vardhanians is what they call them.
Vardhanians?
Vardhanians, yeah.
Vardhanians.
Yeah, Vardhanians.
See, you
Pronounce my name better than me.
You only fucked it up.
I'm
See.
so proud of you. So yeah, my Vardhanians are very kind here. And they really love me. I love them back. So
Yeah.
I've not been trolled. I've just received a lot of love from social media. So social media is a very happy place for me.
Oh, good.
I actually like to learn from the criticism I receive, especially
Yeah.
if it's negative. My best critics are my parents.
Yeah.
They're very honest with me.
Yeah.
I take criticism well, and I just make notes of what people have not liked and I work on it. That's
Oh, fair
what I
enough.
do.
But do you have, like, I found this very interesting where I love criticism. I have no problem with it. You give it to me. If it's like constructive, I will take it and work on it and all that. But then I have this thing where I'm like, the first, like, if I'm showing you something, like I was just screening, where I'm like, okay, first episode of my show, I'm premiering with my people or whatever. Don't give me shit then. Give me shit tomorrow.
Yeah,
You know?
of course.
What do you hate about it? Today you tell me you loved it. That's fabulous. The best thing. What is the space for you like?
First day is usually when you're getting a hold of the character, you're understanding who that human being is,
Correct.
how that person functions, how he thinks.
Yeah.
So at that point, if the director or the people of the team come and point out that this is how we are seeing it, try modifying this, try changing this,
Yeah.
then I process it the first night, and from the second day, once I found my character, then
You're
I
good.
don't like to be prodded in the middle of a take.
Yeah.
Let me finish my take. And
Correct.
after that, give me feedback. I'll give you exactly what you want.
Yeah.
But sometimes it gets a little annoying
Yeah.
when you're stopped in the middle of a take because there's a flow you're creating.
Of
there's
course.
an energy you're creating.
Of course.
Allow the actor to perform it, to deliver it, and then give your criticism.
Yeah.
So I do enjoy criticism. I do also learn from it. But I won't lie that when someone criticizes any human being, at
Yeah.
that point you feel a little upset. I don't know if
Yes.
that's the right word.
Yeah, fair
There's
enough.
Something, we human beings, we like acceptance.
Yeah.
Right? We like
Yeah.
to be accepted. We're here to.
Be validated.
Validation is so important for
Yes,
us.
of course.
So at that point you do
All
feel.
of the professions
why-
are like, they give us love.
Yeah, because we are here for the love.
Yeah.
Nothing else, right? We're here to move you, to
100%.
inspire you, to entertain you.
Yeah.
It hurts for that millisecond,
Yeah.
but then you just need to digest it, assimilate it, and grow.
Yeah, totally. I think it's one of those things where, and I love the fact that you say that we're also here for validation.
We are.
Because it's important, right?
If they don't love us,
Yeah.
then why are we here?
Yeah, totally. Because I'm like, we're literally sitting in front of the camera in your homes and on like on all of your screens and with like childhood traumas to handle. We're here for all the attention. And I hate when people are like, no, but I don't care about validation or
They're lying.
love.
They are lying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or they're super evolved.
Yeah.
I wish we get there someday.
Yeah, I hope.
I hope.
Yeah, I
I mean, it's cool, right? If you don't care about people's opinions. I do care.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a people's person. I love people.
Yeah.
I promise you, there's not one person in this whole world who I don't love.
Yeah.
I love everyone sitting here. I love
can't-
everyone.
I can't relate to
everyone.
that, but
I,
sure.
I love everybody.
Okay.
Not one person I have a problem with. I swear. I'm not kidding. So if one person also has a problem with me, it's a problem. I'm like, why does this person not like me? I need this person to love me.
Oh my God. This
And
is
I work on it. And I'll charm them. And they'll love me.
I understand, like, I understand the part where you're a people pleaser.
I'm not a people pleaser.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Like,
I don't know if I'm a people pleaser.
It comes in the validation spectrum only.
Okay.
But then, like, the fact that you would work on anybody like not liking you is a big problem.
Like, you won't believe
Oh my
it.
God, this is therapy.
Maybe I'm digressing.
Yeah.
But I felt like one person who worked with me didn't really like me that much. Because one day I was in a hurry and I made him like have his lunch really fast.
Yeah.
And my mission for the next week was to make sure he likes me back. So I started buying him lunch because there's something inside of me which can't have anyone be unhappy with me. I need
My
everyone around
God.
me to be happy and love me.
I don't know if I'm slightly evolved than you, but I don't have this. I'm fine.
I think just different personalities.
Yeah, probably. What is the maximum kind of love that you've gotten for like your performance?
एक थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही romantic episode है जो थोड़ा शाहरुख खान के डर के lines पे जाता है.
What?
I was in Delhi coming back to Mumbai from a shoot. There's this girl who saw me from far. She was getting her bags off that rotator belt. She came screaming to me, caught hold of my hair and bit me on my arm.
What?
Yeah. And over there the security and the cops, and I had security with me, so he had to like pull her away. It just became really intense and she started screaming, I love you, please marry me, I love you so much. And I won't lie that I found it very cute, and not cute, but I found it very Sorry.
Oh my God, did
Wrong.
you find that hot?
I didn't find that hot, but I found it very.
Oh my God, you have a problem.
Like I liked that attention,
Okay.
but it was also very scary. But
that-
that's the impact.
But you
movies
were
have,
on
right?
you were on that thin line of it's scary, but does this turn me on?
It didn't turn me on for sure. It just made me realize that the impact you can have as an actor,
Yeah.
as an artist on people is that massive.
Yeah,
So
but
it
I
was
don't think
very
anybody, this is not the way to show love for anybody.
It's wrong. It's
Don't
wrong.
pull
Never
anybody's
ever
hair.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying this.
Like, click a
Don't ever do
picture.
that. Yeah, click a picture. Very
Write
happy
a
to give
letter,
it.
say
Write
that
a letter,
you love them.
Not in blood.
Oh, no.
Never.
But also your
But that was very,
movie-
very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
It also intensely interesting.
And I must take back, I didn't find that cute at all. I don't know how cute came out.
It's
not cute.
You know what? That is fucking Freudian slip.
It's a very bad Freudian slip, yeah.
I don't know what like Oedipus Electra complex you have, but this is little.
I don't know why I said cute. I didn't find it cute, but
Okay.
it was interesting.
Okay.
Interesting is the right word.
Done. That's fine. But also like your movie was intense.
Very
right?
intense.
Yeah. So like maybe she related to it.
I think she related to Surya.
Yeah.
Not Sahil.
That is correct. That is correct. Okay, you said that things don't make you insecure anymore. Your career doesn't make you insecure. What is that thing that makes you sort of stay up at night?
You know, apart from being an actor, I'm also a writer. So I really enjoy writing.
Yeah.
And most of my ideas when it comes to character building, whether it comes to my acting or my writing,
Yeah.
most of my ideas come when there is solitude and there's
Same.
silence.
Yeah.
So writing is a very solitary process, and I do the best job at night. When
That-
everyone's fast asleep.
Yeah,
And
same.
I have the whole home to myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, so at night I am usually just thinking of, I'm a very ambitious person, so I'm making, I'm setting goals for myself, I'm deciding what kind of movies I need to be doing, I'm reading scripts which have been offered, I'm writing,
Yeah.
I'm working on myself, I'm reading a book on performance, I'm reading just like, any other book, I'm reading a lot of Freudian things.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with
That's
Sigmund
probably why
Freud.
the slip has happened.
I've read The Interpretation of Dreams maybe 16 to 17 times.
That's insane.
And I think it's the coolest book ever.
I have a few dreams. I'll tell you. Interpret it for me.
And also
Yeah.
3 essays on the theory of sexuality.
You have like you read, huh? Like a lot.
I read a lot of psychology.
Wow. It's not like reading is not like one of my fortes.
It's not? We should read together sometime.
For sure.
Yeah, let's-
Tell me, when you came to the industry, were you single? When you were debuting?
I'd just broken up.
You're just broken up.
just
I remember you
broken
saying this. Is it? See, I hear this a lot.
I was in a very bad space here. I was in a very bad,
Why-
scarred space.
Why was that?
Because I was with someone who was very dear to me, and then some whole opposition happened from her family, and it just became very big and very ugly.
Like, it was not like two people. It was just like a whole nother thing with like other people involved.
Very,
that
very
only
ugly. So I was really in a very bad space while I was shooting, but it helped me because the film was so dark.
That is correct.
So I was actually finished from the inside. The
Yeah.
movie got me out of that, dungeon.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What I was going to ask is a lot of the times when like new actors come into the industry, they say it's good to be single, because you're going to, you can come in, you can explore, you can meet new people and all of that. Also, you had a movie that came out that also puts you on the map a little bit for
Right.
people. So you basically came in single after the debut.
I did.
Did that help, being single? Was it fun?
Honestly, I've since then not had the kind of time to really invest in a relationship.
Who's asked about a relationship?
So what are you asking?
Just like go on dates and have fun.
Not really. I've been on a few dates here and there, but nothing significant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I've
like
been
insignificant.
single. I've been single and I've been happy being single. I've been spending a lot of time with my friends, with my family.
Yeah.
So nothing. If there's something interesting that comes up, I'll let you know
Text me.
first.
Text me. Yeah.
I'll call you.
Okay, call
I'll
me.
give you full details.
Okay, done. Like word by word.
Word by word.
Word by word.
Incident by incident.
Okay, done. Good to know.
Yeah.
Tell me what's like your usual like see, like I'm not talking about like a physical trait that attracts you. What's the other thing? Like what's the personality trait that attracts you into making it like a long-term commitment?
I think something people need to learn nowadays is fidelity. So fidelity for me is a big thing.
Okay.
Infidelity is a big turn-off for me. I can't deal with it.
Right.
So I think someone who's loyal and someone who has their own dreams and ambitions, because I think that's very important nowadays. You need to have a goal. You need to have an ambition. I think that's really cool. And someone who gets along with my close circle.
Yeah.
My family, my parents, my sister, my close friends.
Yeah.
Someone, they need to just be able to bond.
Have you been cheated on before?
I have.
Oh my god, this is actually terrible. What the fuck is going on here?
It was
This is very
quite
tense.
insane.
Yeah.
I have.
Like, okay, I have a question. Do you have a problem if other people are okay with...
This is actually therapy.
Yeah.
This is fun. I
But
like
it's
this.
very interesting.
I
to me.
love it. I love it.
Do you have a problem if other people, if two people in a relationship are okay with infidelity?
Of course.
You have a problem.
No, I don't,
don't have a problem, right? Yeah.
I mean, two people deciding that this is an open relationship.
Yeah.
Go have fun.
Yeah.
If both are okay with it, great.
Yeah.
Go enjoy yourself.
It's just you. Like, for
It's
you,
just
it doesn't
me.
work.
It can't work for me.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Yeah.
That's completely fair. I mean, there is no judgment. Like, I always say that in a relationship, loyalty matters a lot to me because I'm fiercely loyal.
I'm ferociously loyal.
Yeah, like I'm loyal from the moment I know that this is the person. Even before I've got into a relationship, I'm like, okay, done with everything else. No, like, off the market now. Like, you know,
Off the
like,
market.
But who are you dating? Nobody. But like, you know, that's the person. So I'm loyal already.
And
so
no
I
one needs
expect
to
that.
know. No one needs to know who we are dating because, you know, we are public figures.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to be discreet about it. You don't want people to know.
Yeah.
But then you need to respect someone's privacy also and understand that people need to respect yours.
Yeah. Do you think unconditional love is overrated? Because I think so. When it comes to like a relationship, because I'm all for loving in extreme ways, but I need shit done back also. I won't sit here and be like, take everything and give nothing. I can't do that.
I have done that, but now I'm realizing that unconditional love may not always be healthy.
Yeah.
Because people take you for granted. Then.
Yeah.
So now I've realized that it's okay if I'm giving 10 and receiving 5 also, but wo 5 aana chahiye andar.
Correct.
You know?
Correct.
Because
Yeah.
you also have to love yourself.
Yeah.
And you have to treat yourself like a boss.
Yeah.
I
Totally.
treat myself like a king.
Yeah.
I love myself. I give myself importance. But when I'm in love, then I give the other person more importance than me. But I
Yeah.
also give myself importance.
Yeah, absolutely.
There used to be Vardhan 1.0 who didn't give a shit about himself and
Yeah.
just cared for the other person and he got screwed over.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I knew this about you.
Yeah.
One Renil 1.0.
I think we are really twinning.
Yeah. One Renil 1.0 was also there. So the one trait that you look for is loyalty.
Loyalty.
And not infidelity. That's a
Can't-
deal breaker.
can't.
Then give me like 2 more personality traits.
I told you, na. I think ambitious people are really cool.
Ambitious people, yes.
I like human beings who are ambitious
Yeah.
because I think they're
There
doing
has to
so
be
much
some-
in life
yeah.
and there has to be some zing and some excitement
And
to wake
drive.
up the next morning.
Yeah.
And apart from that, I also respect people who respect their mind and body, people who like being fit,
Yeah.
who
Fair enough.
enjoy doing something for themselves,
Yeah.
who enjoy, like whether it's doing yoga or going swimming or meditating or chanting, someone who just knows how to keep a healthy mind and body.
Yeah.
And someone who's close to my family and my close friends. Because
Well-
they need to get along, otherwise we won't be able to hang out.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. What are your family's opinions when it comes to people that you date? Do they have an opinion? Does it matter to you?
They do have opinions, but usually if they like someone, they'll love them, but if they don't like them, they'll not tell me till I break up. And then they'll be like, nahi, nahi.
Oh, that's
you
quite,
break up."
like...
They're like, no, you
that's
live your
nice.
life, you be happy. If
Yeah.
you love her, then, I mean,
Yeah.
there's no
That's
problem.
not our
right?
concern.
Yeah, you be happy. But once the breakup happens,
Yeah, they'll be like,
I'm talking like I've dated 3,000 girls now. I've not. But
many
whenever
people-
a breakup
how many
has
relationships
happened,
were you in?
you know, last time I said that, I got into a lot of trouble. I'm not saying this.
What did he say?
I gave you a number.
Pull up the clip.
No, please. Last time I gave you a number and I got messed up. I got into
I
trouble.
swear to God, editor, when
Because
you edit
of
this,
you.
Editor, when you edit this, play the clip
No,
right
please,
here.
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay. So
Yeah,
okay, it's fine.
I have dated a few girls.
Okay. That's fine.
2 out of those have been really serious relationships. Yeah, but
Lovely. Are you back in the market now?
I am.
You are.
I am back in the market, but
Single as fuck.
I don't have time. So the moment I find time, I'll be dating.
What, you want time for what? Like,
You have to invest time now in a relationship. It's not fair to be
Such
dating.
an overrated thing, these actors.
But
say,
I'm
I want
telling
to tell
you, yeah, it's
but I'm
not fair
dating
for
my
me.
career. You're dating your what? Movies now.
I'm married to my movies.
Yeah, I would, people
I
should
know it
get
sounds
slapped every
it
single
sounds
time
very
they say
cliche,
this
but
dialogue.
I am. I really don't have time.
Yeah.
The moment I will introduce you to the lucky lady.
But this movie is like such lack of fidelity there is. Seen by everybody,
Which
enjoyed
one?
by everybody. Movies, the ones that you're married to. Seen by other people, married by other people, entertaining other people.
But अपने
You are an
कुछ ख्याल
orgy,
अलग है.
this relationship. It's fucked up. But anyway, that's great.
Yeah.
Are there any, out of the new ones that you are about to sign, about to start, is there anything that you can say?
I'm in some really rigid contracts, but there
Yeah.
is one series I'll be doing, which is going to be a Hollywood series. It's going to be one of the biggest series to
Woohoo.
release in the next 2 years.
That is fab.
And I'm one of the leads in that. So that should be announced soon.
That is well done, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not saying this because it's Hollywood,
Thank
but
you.
we love India.
We love India.
Don't come at me in the
I'm
comment
born
section.
to entertain in India.
Yes.
But if I'm doing foreign stuff, I'm going to make our country proud.
That is correct, absolutely.
I'm doing it, I'm rapping India.
Oh, fab. That's fab. Congratulations. I'm glad that you're sorted it in your head. You seem like one of those people. But I also feel like we should continue this conversation later because this will be intense.
This will be intense.
This will be intense. Also, I feel like I should do a show that's like therapy on
It's called
live
Therapy with Renil.
Therapy with Renil.
I think it's going to be a super hit.
Henna, I'll do like just deep, intense conversation, like weeping on screen.
I'm your first guest.
I think this is like Dr. Phil does.
And then we'll also reverse roles.
No, I'm too. Oh, okay.
No, then I'll give you therapy.
Lovely, lovely. It's a
Makes
barter
sense?
deal.
Is that right English? Have I Englished right? I will give you therapy?
I'll therapize you.
Therapy you. I don't know. I'll help you with therapy.
I will be your therapist.
I will be your therapist.
Okay, something.
And I'm a very good therapist. Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah, very good.
Lovely, lovely. This seems like one of those like relationships that's unethical in the psychological spectrum where we just be each other's therapists.
But why is it unethical?
I think like when the other person knows so much about you, then I think it's just like incorrect because then I think ethically speaking, you can probably use that against the other person when you're being vulnerable.
But I think we are sensitive people. We won't ever do that.
They just say this in ethics. They say that like because close people are not supposed to be like ideally. Because then
actually that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can use all that information.
Yeah, because if you get upset, you can always be like, but like, and like it can happen, and that's never good for anybody.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Vardhan.
Thank you, Renil.
You just taught me this. But anyway, thank you so much, Vardhan, for being a part of Access Aloud with Renil. You've been amazing. I love like open, elaborate conversations. I think that's the whole point of Access Aloud fully. Congratulations on the first movie that you were in, the 3 movies that are coming out in 2022, and the series and multiple others that you're doing. I can't wait for this year and the year after that and the years after that for it to be yours.
Thank you so much. And I wish you all the success.
Thank
you. You don't need it. You're already killing it. But
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now it will look like we've paid each other to do this.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you to these people who have tuned in again. You guys, thank you. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Access Aloud with Renil. Until then, take care.